speaking of choices, making choices, when I was in a very angry and upset state in my life where I'd lost my mom, I was in a relationship I didn't like, and I felt stuck. I literally did not know what to do. I was uneducated in self, so I was lost. There are a lot of people like that. They do things not really knowing why they're doing it. They don't know how to get unstuck from certain situations, and it causes frustration and upset. So when I was in that state of frustration and upset, my friend saw that in me, and she gave me a recommendation for self-help. I took a self-help course. It really, really helped me to take responsibility for my actions, to let go and forgive myself. And from that moment on, my mentor, who I met later on, like while I was taking these courses, he told me like how to feel better, how to get by and forgive myself and live in integrity so that I don't have feel shame for myself. Living in a life where I do things that I hold myself responsible so that I feel proud and joyful of myself, and I help others, and I feel proud and joyful that I'm helping others. And he showed me that life, and he showed me how to forgive myself. And in that moment, I had to make a choice. Was I going to do those things because I knew that by doing them I would feel better, because I was already feeling better because I was being in integrity, I was doing what I said I would do, I was treating people with respect, I was forgiving others and forgiving myself, I wasn't putting myself in precarious situations, and I was feeling amazing. So I had a choice, and I continually have a choice this day. Do I want to get out of integrity and treat people poorly and do bad things and be in a state of anger and frustration because of my choices? Or am I going to stay in integrity, do what's right for me and what's right for others so that I feel good and proud of myself and able to feel joy? I had to choose. And some people don't get to see those choices because they don't put themselves in a situation where somebody can show them the difference. That you're not stuck in anger, that you're not stuck in negativity. But you have to put yourself in a situation where somebody that knows this can show you. And then know that you always have a choice in life. You can choose the right thing to make you feel good, or you can choose the bad thing to make you feel bad. And you always have that choice. So this is me sharing with you what's possible in your life. That you have a choice. What do you choose now? I'm being serious. If you knew for a fact, or just practice this, whenever you're in integrity, whenever you're doing the right thing for yourself and others, you feel better and you feel happier. Go do that for a week. And then ask yourself, come back to this video or whatever, save it. Ask yourself, do I choose to be the way I was before I was doing these things? Do I choose to feel anger and sadness and frustration and shame because I have been living my life out of integrity and doing things that aren't kind to myself and others? Or do I choose and feel like crap and feel angry and resentful all day long, all week, all year, all month, forever? Or do I choose to do what's right for me and others and get in communication when things are messed up so we can clear things up? Are you going to choose that and feel joyful and happy and proud of yourself? Or are you going to choose to not do that? It's one or the other. And one is just as hard as the other. Neither are easier than one and the other. But one makes you feel better about yourself and life, and one makes you feel like shit. And don't forget that you can't just do it once and be like, oh, I did it once, yay! And then go off and then just forget about that and keep going out of integrity just because you did it once. You have to do it constantly. You have to constantly work on being in integrity, being love, being joy, being kind to yourself, being kind to others, so that you can constantly feel better and feel joy and feel pride. You can't just do it once. Trust me, you're going to do it once and then you're going to be like, oh, now I can go do bad things because I did that one good thing. You're going to fall on your face and you're going to feel like shit again. Until you make that choice again to do the right thing and to be careful of others and yourself and be compassionate of others and yourself. And when you go back to doing those things, you're going to feel good again. So that's your choice. And we weren't taught this in school. I was taught this, so it's easy for me to express it. But I had to go through this process. It wasn't easy. I was doing things I wasn't proud of. I was angry. I was holding resent. And then I learned how to be in integrity and how to take care of myself and to honor others and to honor myself. And that is when I started to feel joy. And I didn't want to go back to that other way. So every day I make that commitment, and every day I remind myself, if I feel shame and guilt and anger, what did I do to cause that? You have to ask yourself, why do I feel this anger and shame? How do I clean it up in my head? What promises do I make to myself and to others so that I can make the right steps to do the right thing next time? We weren't taught this in school, and it's so simple once you grasp it. Save this video, watch it again, take a day or take a week and treat others and yourself with respect and kindness, and see how you feel at the end of the week. Then make a choice. Are you going to work that way in your life? To be in integrity and to be compassionate and to be kind to others and feel good about yourself and proud about yourself? Or are you going to go back to the other way and make choices that aren't the best for you and others and feel shame and anger? You choose.